Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray that this video message finds you and your loved ones as a whole being safe, protected, and healthy. It's hard to smile as I'm addressing you because the situation before us it's not a pleasant one. We certainly surrender to Allah Azza wa Jal in all that He decrees and realize that whatever He decrees, that He is the all-knowing, He is the most wise, and we certainly are content and satisfied with Him and His decree as a whole. In this time, I'm sure that many of you have questions, you have concerns. There's probably even some contradictory, conflicting types of information that you may be receiving, which you may see happening within the community. You have questions, and perhaps the access has not been there because of this whole issue of Corona or COVID-19. What I would hope to do, inshallah ta'ala, within these next several days is to put out short little videos to address you on these different matters that are very relevant to you. Just so that you know, myself and the other imams throughout the DFW community, as we communicate regularly through WhatsApp, all of us are in the same boat. All of us are struggling with this matter and how it's impacting us in our lives. And believe me, none of us are on vacation. None of us are pleased and happy in a way as though we are celebrating, regardless of whether our masajid are completely closed or that there are limitations imposed in a way that tries to minimize and mitigate the further spread of COVID-19. As a whole, inshallah ta'ala, we ask you to continue to be patient with us. We have not forgotten you. We are certainly making dua for you. And what we are working together, myself along with the other imams, is to produce something that's going to be, Allah willing, a coherent voice, a coherent message that is going to be reassuring, that is going to provide guidance, that's going to provide comfort and solace during this time that we are only at the beginning phase of it. And we ask Allah Azza wa Jal, as we continue throughout the next days, weeks, and perhaps maybe even months, that He subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He lift this epidemic, that He lift this pandemic, that He remove it and prevent its further spread, that whoever is ill, that He subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He heal them completely and thoroughly, regardless of who they are and where they are. And we ask Allah Azza wa Jal that He guide everyone of the medical community and governments and companies as a whole to work together, and communities as a whole to work together, so that we can all do our part in minimizing and further preventing the spread of COVID-19. Brothers and sisters, I'll conclude and tell you that as some of you are still looking at ways of how you can worship and what you're comfortable with and what you are missing, understand that while the masjid is closed during these days, your support is still needed. Your support of du'as, as well as your opportunity to still go ahead and support financially. Through the website, inshallah ta'ala, as well as through Facebook, you can easily go ahead and donate through the button that is there, as the bills we know are something that continue to be there, and we don't in any way want to deprive you of that, as we look together to find opportunities and ways for you to, alternative ways for you to worship, inshallah ta'ala, in a way that is still going to be meaningful. Please keep us in your du'as, as we will certainly keep you all in our du'as, and expect to hear from us soon. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.